Man, oh man, oh man. You see how I manifest? How Alright, bro. I just woke up. It's a fine, fine day. Ordeal Season 3 just released on Friday. So y'all know what time it is. We got two good series on the channel now, man. I think I'm probably, if I'm not lazy enough, I'm probably gonna try to get these ones on Friday and then Kagurabachi on Sunday or Monday. I don't know how I feel about it, but each chapter gonna get uploaded. I know that. But man, if you here, welcome. It's time. Man, before we get into this video, man, YouTube Jazz, like, subscribe, leave a comment if you're rocking with the video. I already do know that this will be a longer ordeal chapter because he said it will be the longest that's ever coming out. But we eating. So let's just see, man. Let's just see what's popping off. I just got a warning. This said this series is rated M for mature. That's good. Alright, man, let's just see. Says, actually, let me turn this music off so I don't get distracted. Oh, if you're new here as well, man, appreciate you stopping by. It's much appreciated. It says, I remember that time when we left home. Do you? Like, is this Elios talking? What was it like for you? You spent some time on your own back then. Do you remember good things? Joy? Growth? Family? Elios 5%. Oh yeah, I remember when Andrea used that. That was cool. For me, the memory is like the pain of a shoulder out of a joint, throbbing and seemingly unending. It's just like, uh, who was this tiger dude? I feel like I can't recall. You got Chase, mom and dad. The pain has little to do with me. It was the time you learned things about yourself no stable growing mind should be able to handle. I saw my brother grasping for air at his wit's end, yet he couldn't make a sound. It pains me because I couldn't stop any of it. It seems every light that came into your life was only there for a moment and faded into oblivion the next. Bjorn, I miss my dog. He said, sometimes I wonder if he truly knew what he was creating by teaching you. One thing is certain, you still carry his spark today. It's just like, it's just showing a bunch of flashbacks of season 2. Remember when the Elios squad pulled up? Cool. It says, what you lost back then should have slowed you down, but somehow that stubborn hard head of yours is maybe too stupid to comprehend taking your time. You deserved him and he deserved you. He was lucky to see what it was like to have a son. The short time it lasted, my heart breaks for you, brother. I can't imagine losing a father twice. Yeah, you hid your anger pretty well at the beginning until how can one not see your actions as justified? What you've seen, what you felt, all this to stop one man? It's been years. I heard of the path you were given. I just hope you're right. For it's cost us, for all it's cost us, this better work, sorry. 60 years earlier, year 1960, location code outpost number 37. Okay, flashback time. It says, who we here with though? It says it took over 100 years for something like this to finally happen. My grandfather warned me. I thought him foolish, but here we stand, comrades. Lighting up a cig. Oh, is that that's bro. Who the head of the code now? He just younger. Ladies and gentlemen, um, this is our first indictment. Oh, sorry, I can't read. I just woke up. This is our first incident. How we handle it is imperative. Okay, OG squad type deal. They got a dwarf with him. I know he fighting hard. no way this is really happening after all we've done. Got the seventh head, Russell Henry, black guy with look like he got chains on, Django Unchained type. Then our actions should have prevented this, but yet we stand. Fate, you are cruel. The six head Helena Apheliso? Aphelosa? Sorry. Our infant son Galliard is twice the man you are, Mato. The fourth head Gabriel Torsen. This the dwarf, yeah. Adam Ross. This event shall go down in history as a stain on what your family has built. Can you bear it? Second head Himmel the Giant. I love his name too. A Himmel. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. First head Adam Ross. For you will pay for what you've done, Mato. If your quarrel was with code, there were other ways to have make it known. That's the third head, June Seok. The fifth head, Matilda Torsen, didn't say a word. Just scrolling down. Oh, what the fuck? This nigga look like a goddamn... Is that bird on him or is it attached to his back? Wrong, young June. There's only way to get what I desire. The eighth Lord God tier, Mato Hagen. Also, he was with them. He the homie. And killing your hand. Was that the way? Damn. Hand of the eighth Timothy Iota. He killed him. He crying too, dead. Timothy was far too weak for his position. I did the young man a favor. Got rid of him before he saw what the world is truly capable of. You should thank me. The naive are often crushed when faced with the reality of chemos and mankind's desires. Code created the problem by thinking there can be peace between the kinds. I simply saved the young man from an unattainable delusion. Silence, you insolent disgrace of a god tier. We all know your power. You should have you only killed Sayota to take hold of his talents and use his weapon. One of your skills allows you to temporarily possess the talents of anyone you kill. Oh, that's cool. Timothy Sayota, the eighth hand, had a rare ability to neutralize elemental talents. You added to your arsenal a trump card against any of the great four, sorry. You plan to take things as far as they will go with your wickedness, Mato? He says, they do say that the Ross family cannot be outwitted. They always win in the end. If you're smart enough to figure all this out, you must know sending code strongest against me is futile. They will die. Are you prepared to use your seal against me, Mr. Ross? Sorry, y'all can clearly see I'm just making up words. But are you prepared to use your seal against me, Ross? You have no right to speak before me, Mato. You kill your hand for his talent, yet he weakened you. As much as I want to kill you with my own hands, if I begin my seal, your army will eliminate us while we're weakened. Ordain's judgment she demand is too great. So what's your choice, Chairman? He says, silence. Whether you die by my hands or another, you will die all the same, Mato. You think yourself worthy to rule over Kinyos? Can you make the selfless decisions I execute daily? Will you die for your brethren? Enough. Kimyo kind does not need a compassionate monarch, but a ruthless king. Your leadership has made us bottom feeders. I will take over and instate a new dawn of Nigga, is that OG Leo? Is that OG Leo? Hold on. Mato says, damn it, he really came, huh? Leo Thomas, Code's most prized possession. Look at Leo. He says, no matter. I'm not foolish enough to think I can beat you without this. With Timothy's talent, your flames are as good as flashing sparks. You call for him and I don't know if that's a bird on his back. But him and the bird just start yelling type deal. He said, "You call for backup, Ross? You know Leo Thomas cannot kill me." Somebody else pull it up. is that Che's dad? He said, "I expected the Animals brothers to be sent here. Ross, what is this? I heard rumors. I heard the rumors of Code assigning Leo Thomas an unofficial hand after the war. Could this be him, the rank 11 hand to the First Lord? I expected a greater turnout than this, First Lord. I always appreciate an audience. After all, if I am to rule Chemios, must if I am to rule, Chemios must see what I'm capable of. You say you stand in defense of Chemios, right? Yet you stand before me, your fellow lord, as a challenger. Am I not right in my assessment if I call you a hypocrite? You have never been on our you sorry. You have never been our ally, Leo Thomas. As I came, you requested Chairman Ross, even though he wasn't even though he has vanquished Kane's poison still spread. My deepest thanks, Lord Thomas. We are grateful that you have come to be a witness. Mato's actions have judged him. Alright, Mato done. He said enough. Look at that sword he got, bro. It's like a kind of think like Kasame's shark blade. But it's instead of it being a shark, it's kind of like a I don't know what to call this. It's not a fish. It's kind of like a I don't know why that word is. It's kind of like a shape of an animal type deal. Maybe like a lizard, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, it says, as I build my new order, I will reconstruct code from its roots up. No longer will we aim to survive alongside, but govern by reforming the world for our kin. So who will try to kill me, Code or Leo Thomas himself? He said I will. It looked like Che's dad stepped forward. He has been condemned, Chairman. Yes, and all those who side with him will share his punishment. What will it be? His army just looking. They look angry though. Idol says, very well then. Lord Hart, they're in your hands. Lord, what? What did he say? Alright, pulled that blade out. His eyes is red and green. That's so cool. Wait, his eyes were red, but they're turning green. It says Kokugema. The translation is appointed time interval. Okay. So you're looking at the field. It was like some green aura effect, and then it just made a big ass explosion. Mato says, damn it, damn it, damn it. Is he the heart? Is he a heart? The bodyguard clan? I thought their champion was the snow leopard. I thought that was the snow leopard. Is that not him? He said, what is this talent? I did not even perceive its presence, let alone its strength. A power talent, he didn't even move his blade. Where did this flurry of slashes originate? Time? Did he alter time or my perception of it? I had my guard up at the wrong foes. The executioner's axe was behind me all along. Ross, you activated your talent, making me think you would engage, but you never intended to. I downplayed Hart's arrivals, thinking the threat would come from either you or Thomas. Damn it. I can't die. He cut that nigga in half? I can't die here. A forbidden talent akin to the blood of the monarch. Akin to that of the blood monarch. A power only a heart can wield. The only clan permitted to operate independently from Code's law due to the overwhelmingly uneven distribution of power amongst families. Many families are born with power, but the Heart clan was given an abundance of it. Because of this, several of its members possesses diplomatic immunity. Masato Heart, do you aid us for peace or simply to protect your family? I hope your bloodline never fails and this power of yours lives on to aid our cause. screen. It's bleeding though. The Eye of Time. Lord Masato, heart, 11th hand. Wait, what the hell just happened? Is this another flashback? Showing him with the eye? Him and his crew type deal? That nigga got a box on his head. Okay, alright, present day. Year 2020, 8 months after the death of Bjorn. The location? They didn't say. Alright. It looks like who is this? Is that the dude who was sitting on the moon? No, it's not. It's Tevin. Okay, Tevin is rank 127. Sniff something. Still got he got his hide open though. He said, I see. You chose to hide along my path. The obvious location for you to intercept me is further up the trail. Instead, you chose this spot in hopes I would be unprepared. You think like an assassin. A solid tactic, but you neglected one fact. At this altitude, I still can maintain solid footing. You cannot overpower me. So what is your plan? Big ass explosion? But he got his hive form just on his left hand though. Oh, okay. I think he buffed it and made like a little shield type deal. Somebody popped out this temple though. With a blade. Oh, it's Che's little sister. Clever and unexpected. Your opening blow will be a strike in the air. If that's the case, come. He jumped into the air type deal. Oh, both of his arms got like that little shield buff on it. Yuki no Kata. I love how the sword is frozen as well. Damn, she just put off like big ass Gilgamesh ice fucking golly. He blocked him though, good shit. And then sent him. Katie and Tevin. Alright, she dropped and took a stance. He says, oh, that stance, you entered it already? Even having never met him, you adopted your father's techniques? Lord Sabito Hart, spear and shield stance, fully prepared to defend or launch an attack at a moment's notice. You brace yourself to withstand my engagement? Or have you created a means of gap closing that I am unaware of? She says, Yuki no Kata? Black ice? The sword got like a black and red smoke effect on it. God damn! She just sent out a big ass like a big ass Getsugo Tensho like fucking Ichigo, big ass ice, darkened ice. I studied everything there is to know about Hisame Lord Sabito's heart wielding a black katana, rumored to be colder than ice itself. Could it be something developed by Hisame himself? Nowhere in my readings was an attack like this mentioned. Did she learn a new form? He thinks wonderful. Thunderclap. He broke that shit. And he took that little hammer off his back. She look concerned. He look like he about to. Oh, of course he probably gonna stop. I'm sure. He handing her close. He screams, Yukiko, how reckless with you. 2 days to prepare. This was your plan to reveal yourself with defenses so vulnerable. Your raw power may be great, young lady, but against an opponent who is stronger, you have no business going toe-to-toe with them. She says, sorry. You should have maintained distance while staying light on your feet. There may come a time when we cannot protect you. I may be tough on you, but until the day you are stronger than my training, I will not relent. I can't tell you to slow down, but know you are moving too quickly. You are strategizing as though you have years of experience. Your mind is already brilliant. Allow your body to catch up, my love. She says, sorry, Sensei, you're absolutely right. You warned me, but I didn't listen. I did all this knowing my plan wouldn't work. Your armor would have saved you before your hammer connected with my face, haha. It looks like he noticed something. He says, amazing. You know my means of combat and you created an opening for me. Once in melee range, you employed an assassin's dart. Maybe I'm the one whose guard is down. Clap, clap, clap. Impressive, Yukiko. This girl is clever for us, Tevin. She fights under the pretext of incompetence. She wants us to underestimate her. Hey, Luis. She got the drop on me, I can admit that. Uncle Luis, how did I do this time? I had him shocked for sure. I love how he's just flying on a smoked nimbus cloud. He says you were incredible with 2 days of preparation. You chose your point of contact wisely. We also need to talk about that flashy new thing you did. How about we compare notes over bread, huh? You two must be starving. Besides, we do need to head back. We got visitors. Black ice, a code that burns? Hey, I've read about a black blade in books about Sabito Heart, but tell me, Yukiko, tell me, Yukiko, throughout your training, I've never witnessed this technique. Did you teach it to yourself? I didn't. Hisame taught me. He said it's a hidden style that counters his own ice. The bitter cold of the black ice is so intense, its attributes are similar to burning fire. It's a secret my father apparently only shared with my mother. Hisame said, I can show it to you guys, just promise to keep it between us. I think he I think he trusts you both. She excited. Uncle Aldrich, Auntie Nico, loving the new look, Chairman. Good morning to everyone. Princess Yukiko, you have been growing wonderfully. You must be 11? You must be 14 by now, sorry. We've been watching all your progress, and you, young lady, are as talented as my old friend. And no small thanks to your uncles. You boys have my sincerest gratitude. You've taken good care of her. I owe you my life. We owe you thanks as well, Chairman. With a secure location like this, you provided us with the time we needed to master our own crafts as well. But something tells me this visit isn't like the previous ones. Anton. Yes, Mr. King. As I was speaking to Anton before you returned, I mentioned there was a greater reason behind my sudden appearance. There is something dire we must discuss. What's that book Anton reading? I can't really make out. I love Anton design, bro. It's so OD. As you were aware, the Thanatos talent has returned and Code is planning on our assault. We've met with every head of state already. The gods here weighed in on their thoughts, but now it's time for us to brief all S rank Chemios. Code is holding a virtual meeting at headquarters in 2 days. All of you are expected to attend in person. Are they technically S rank? Yeah, I guess. Thanatos is smart. He remained in hiding these last 8 months, gathering his strength. Our best scouts are unable to detect his location of his chi. Rather than getting caught with our pants down, we aim to be prepared. As for you, Anton King, we have a special request we hope you will consider. Look like they gave him a note. And for the princess, I believe you are ready for these now. Our enemy has coveted them greatly. Now that you are able to defend yourself, you may become the new wielder. She looked excited. They were damaged on that day. We were able to repair what we could. I assume these are my father's blades, huh? The leader of the family I supposedly had, correct? The clan I'm apparently the heir of. If there's any left to call it a clan anymore. Sounds like a close-knit bunch. Tell me, uncle, will my brother be at this meeting? He calls me several times a week, but I haven't seen his face in over 8 months. Apparently he can't train near us. He says, yes, he will. He will be. Yesterday we spoke with him. He will be on the panel as the bearer of Elios' talent and the last power to defeat Thanatos single-handedly. His training has been sanctioned by code, hence the secluded location, but I warn you, he is no longer the brother you last saw. one day earlier. We got location of Malcos. I guess the middle of the desert type shit. Code secure location number 27. Malcos number 27, the hidden island, huh? So this is where you let him hang his hat, Aldrich. A secure spot far away from civilization, shrouded by the eastern fogs. Code paid a hefty price for this island. I always wonder why. What use can the desert lot do for humanity? Number 27 can hide one of our greatest assets, Hanjiro, until he is ready to defend us. While the Elios vessel grows in power, I cannot have our enemies witness it. No one must know his progress. He was ordered to train in secret to prepare himself. I saw it too, that only Nico and I knew his location. I haven't visited him in over a month. It appears Thanatos sent scouts to find him. There was a great battle here. Should we be alarmed? Sir, was the location compromised? No, the island cannot be detected. One must stumble upon it. These scouts must have been searching the water for months. I don't think they were ready for what they have found, for what they found. If they do not return, Thanatos will remain oblivious to number 27's location. Chairman Ross, look, he's been organizing all the rations we sent him like they're separated by dates and calories. That's pretty meticulous for a bachelor living in a desert. You two haven't seen anything yet. I used to visit him often, so none of this surprises me. He's a neat kid. Also, I've impressed I've impressed on him the importance of being ready for Thanatos' assault, but as he trains, he must also stay in touch with his very reason for existence. A man given so much power must care about something to keep himself grounded. And the only thing this young wolf cares about is the rest of his pack. A fully functioning, self-sustaining surveillance room in a desert, might I add. Did he request all of these parts? Yes, he built this place himself. Even though he is separated, he keeps an eye on every one of his friends. I see, I can't blame the man. With Thanatos on the loose, I'll watch my family's back too. I suppose we can use all the help we get, right, Chairman? You got a Holy Bible in there too. They all notice something. Heavy pressure. Prince Hart. Damn it, I can't move. You were watching us this whole time. You've mastered chi shrouding already. It took Leo years to perfect it. But of course, you've done it in months. The moment you revealed your presence, you could not help but expose its weight. There are only a few Kimyo whose chi is so massive it creates a sensation of physical weight, and I know 10 of them to be exact. What are you becoming? This looks so crazy. He said, what are you becoming, Lord Hart? Oh my God, we back, man. Please, please, please go read this. I know a lot of y'all probably not gonna be here because this is a long video. He already said that this was gonna be a long chapter. But if you take the time and read this series, I promise you the investment is so worth it, man. If y'all still here after 29 minutes, man, I appreciate y'all, man. I hope y'all have a good Sunday, man. YouTube jazz, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, leave a comment on the video if you was rocking with it, man. Y'all have a good day. Make sure y'all drinking water too, Goofy.